Hey, what's up? Welcome to another episode of the Coffee with Creators podcast. My name is Rob Balasabas. Really glad to have you here. If you are new here, welcome. If you have been here before, welcome back. We'd love for you to make sure you subscribe either to the YouTube channel, that if you're listening to this on the YouTube podcast, on my YouTube channel, or on Spotify or Anchor or Apple, wherever you are listening to this podcast. Make sure you subscribe. Would love for you to leave a review if you feel like you're getting value from this podcast as well. Really good to have you here. I'm excited for a sunny day here in Vancouver. I just got off a call. I thought I'd just share some thoughts because I got off a call with an old friend of mine that I had met at Vid Summit. I want to say 2017, 2018, 5-6 years ago. And his name is Austin DILLMAN. He's a bright guy who used to work at Rev.com. And at the time he was working at Rev.com. I was working at Thinkific. We connected. We even went from Vid Summit, and we're like, hey, we're going to go to this. We were invited to this same dinner that one of our partners, who we both worked with, mutual partner with Rev and Thinkific, in downtown LA. And so we hopped on an Uber and hung out. And that was a really fun night, meeting our partners and hanging out with Austin. I just remember Austin, he was the director of marketing, I believe, at Rev.com at the time. And I remember Austin kind of sharing with me, and we were talking, and something that I told him on this call that really stuck with me. And what he told me was as he was building his marketing team at Rev.com, what he would do is not hire for that role right away. He would first execute and do that role, so whether it was setting up social media, he did social media. He was a social media manager, and he did that. He grew that channel, and then he understood what that role entailed. What are the metrics? What's the challenges? What kind of person would do really well in that role? And then he would hire and replace himself. He would hire himself out of his own job, basically. And so he did that. And then once his social media is up and running, he would then go to paid ads, and he would run the Google ads and the Facebook ads and all of the paid media campaigns. And then he would figure that role out, figure out the challenges, figure out the right person, what's the key things to do there, how much time that would take to execute that job really well. And then he would move on. He would hire somebody for that role and then move on, right? And then he did this. And he did this for many different roles until he had a marketing team. And so it was just one example of a lesson that he had shared with me that really stuck with me. I told him on this call, I'm like, man, that conversation, that little tidbit really stuck with me since then. And I went on to other roles, doing other things with other companies and other jobs and stuff that stuck out to me. And even in my own personal life, trying to figure out how to do certain things around the house, or when I'm volunteering at church, or things like that, any sort of task, any role, I wanted to understand it, do it first. This is, I think, also when I started building okay, I'm gonna build a YouTube channel because I want to know what our customers are going through. So just the idea of doing it first, putting yourself in the shoes of either team members that you're going to hire, you're going to build, or other roles that you're going to be building in. So so it's just a really good lesson. I want to share that with you guys because I know that sometimes nowadays in today's society, day and age, we're trying to just hey, I need to do this thing, let me hire somebody. Hey, I'm trying to do this thing, let me hire a freelancer. And I think sometimes that's to our own detriment because we don't understand. If you hire too soon, or you outsource too soon, you don't understand the process. You don't understand bottlenecks. You don't understand how much time it should really take. You don't understand, all those things, right? The easy parts and the hard parts. And so it sort of limits your ability to manage that channel or that person, that team member really well. And so, so I think it's a lesson for today is to put yourself in your team member's shoes, your future team members even, before you hire them. Put yourself in their shoes first. All right. So I hope that helps you guys. I hope you guys are having an awesome day. It is December 12th today. And we're kind of, just enjoying riding out the winter season and waiting for Christmas and some sort of quiet downtime with the family. Glad that you guys are here. Make sure you connect with Austin DILLMAN. Look him up on LinkedIn. Brilliant guy. Has built a fantastic consulting business. And just a great guy to connect with. All right. So before we close off, I want to say thank you, of course, to our sponsors, StreamYard and Opus Clip. Love you guys both. Use you guys both. If you guys want to check out Opus Clip or StreamYard, I use them myself. Has helped my channel grow, has helped me produce content consistently. And so make sure you go check them out. There should be a link in the show notes and the description, whether you're on YouTube or podcast here, to go check them out. Get a free trial going. Join their communities. They've got fantastic communities as well. Let me know what questions you have. I have tutorials on both of those tools all over my channel, so you can't miss it. If there's something that I haven't answered about those tools on any of my tutorials, then leave a comment here, and I'll make sure to answer it in future videos. All right? Thanks for hanging out with me today, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Take care.